Hello everyone, I'm Miss K, your teacher guide for your Kannada Academy journey. As part of your training, you need to be proficient in one of the primary tools we use at Kannada Academy called EDSP. We're excited to have you on board our team. You may be wondering how we assess the students on our platform. This video is here to help you. Course developers and online teachers are required to know how students are being assessed in our school. Primarily, our goal is to help the students succeed in our courses. In line with Ontario's Ministry of Education, we use 3 types of assessments to facilitate learning. In line with Ontario's Ministry of Education, there are 3 types of assessments. The first type is assessment for learning. These are activities that give constructive feedback to students. It is through assessments for learning where we help students reach the expectation of a lesson. We don't grade students on this. Examples of this would be answering reading comprehension questions, writing a paragraph while integrating quotations, and math questions from the textbook. Another type of assessment is called assessment as learning. There are activities we give students to allow them to gauge their learning. It also allows them to work on areas of improvement. Examples of this would be self-assessment and reflection portfolios. The third type is assessment of learning. These are graded activities we give to students. Examples of this would be your unit summative and rich summative task. Each assessment type has to be presented with a combination of conversation, observation, and product. Conversations are assessments that would require students to engage and communicate with their classmates or their teachers. An example would be peer deck prompts or discussion prompts on EDSP. Observations are assessments that would require students to dive deeper into their lessons. An example would be outlining an essay or researching a topic. Any task requiring them to inspect the topic more or think about it more is an observation task. Products are assessments or outputs that students need to produce to succeed in their lessons. Essays, tests, experiments, portfolios, and video presentations are examples of this. Once you have identified assessments that will be graded, you will have to create a corresponding rubric. Please keep in mind that these rubrics have already been created for all assessments provided. Every assessment of learning or evaluation is graded based on the 4-level KTCA rubric. What is KTCA? K stands for Knowledge and Understanding. Keep this guide question in mind in grading students in this category. Does the student know the content covered, and can they use appropriate terminology to go with it? T stands for Thinking and Inquiry. Keep this guide question in mind in grading students in this category. Does the student use critical thinking, investigation, and/or creativity when drawing connections or wondering about content? C stands for Communication. Keep this guide question in mind in grading students in this category. Does the student communicate their thinking well by organizing and presenting their thoughts in a clear, concise manner? A stands for Application. Keep this guide question in mind in grading students in this category. Can the student connect content learned in class to the real world and/or their lives? Each graded assessment must be given a corresponding rubric. This rubric will guide students in accomplishing the task. Now that we've established the rubric, let us look into how it will reflect a percentage grade. Unlike the numerical percentage we are used to, we will grade the students utilizing the achievement levels. In the visual given, you can see that the highest mark we can give to a student per category in the KTCA rubric is 4+, which indicates a 95 to 100% percentage grade. As it goes below 4+, you will see that the percentage grade also decreases. The lowest possible mark is 0, which indicates that the student did not pass any assessment. For specific grade breakdowns, it will depend upon the subject. Roughly, the final grade of a course is based on 70% lesson assignments and 30% rich summative tasks. We hope we helped you understand assessments more. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask us. Thank you for your time. It has been my pleasure to share information about Kannada Academy International. We look forward to having you join our school.